In this video, we are going to show you the perfect itinerary for Menorca, the most authentic and preserved island of the Balearics. One of the questions we get the most is how to build a logical itinerary on an island that looks small on the map, but where roads are slow and access to the most famous beaches is restricted. Many people make the mistake of renting the wrong car, not booking parking, or thinking they can see the north and south in the same day without wasting hours driving. Menorca is a biosphere reserve, has beaches that surpass the Caribbean, and a lobster cuisine that is famous worldwide. To see the basics focusing only on the southern coves, you need 4 days. But to explore the wild north, see the sunset from a cave, and walk through Ciutadella calmly, we recommend 5 to 7 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 5-day itinerary with the best of Menorca, so you do not waste time. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit Menorca? The island has its own rhythm. The best time by far is June and September. The sea is already warm, or still is in September. The sun shines, but you can park at the beaches without waking up at dawn. Summer, July and August is the peak. The island gets crowded, prices go up, and car access to virgin beaches is closed, forcing you to take a bus. May and October are great for those who like walking and want absolute peace, but the water might be cold. And how many days to stay? The island is shaped like a fishbone, one main road in the middle and branches going down to the beaches. To go from one beach to another, you have to go back to the main road. This takes time. The recommended minimum is 5 days. The ideal is 7 days to do the Camí de Cavalls trail and relax. Now let us get to the day by day. Day 1. The ancient capital and the sunset. Arrive at Menorca Airport MAH. Pick up your rental car. In Menorca, rent a small car. The rural roads called Camí are narrow and walled with stones. A big car or SUV will give you a headache. Go straight to Ciutadella, the old capital in the west. It is the most beautiful city on the island. Walk through the historic center, visit the Cathedral of Santa Maria and the honey-colored palaces. Go down to the old port of Ciutadella. It is a narrow slit full of restaurants on the slopes. Have lunch there. The Amarador restaurant is famous for seafood. In the late afternoon, drive to the Punta Nati lighthouse. The sunset here is dramatic, with the sun dropping into the sea and terrain full of ancient stone constructions that look like beehives. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy in Menorca is to choose your profile. The first option, and our favorite, is Ciutadella. It is charming, has nightlife, great restaurants, and is close to the most beautiful beaches. The second option is Cala Galdana. It is the best base for families and hikers, as it is in the middle of the south coast. The third option is Mahon, the current capital. It is practical, close to the airport, and has the largest natural harbor, but it is far from the virgin beaches. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in Ciutadella or Cala Galdana, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips, and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM cell phone chip, to have GPS on rural roads, travel insurance with discount mandatory in Europe, tickets for Cova and Zoroi, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account to carry euros. Save this page in your favorites. Day 2. The Mediterranean Caribbean. Today is the day to see the most famous beaches, Macarella and Macareleta. Attention to logistics. In summer, June to September, car access is prohibited. You must take the shuttle bus that leaves from Ciutadella, buy the ticket online beforehand, or walk 30 minutes from Cala Galdana, a beautiful trail with a view from above. These beaches have neon blue water and white sand, surrounded by pine trees. Macareleta is smaller and famous for optional nudism. In the afternoon, go to Cala Turqueta. The name does not lie, the water is radioactive turquoise. If you go by car in high season, arrive before 08:00 in the morning, or wait for the late afternoon as the parking lot fills up and closes. Bring a parasol, water, and food, as these beaches are virgin and have almost no facilities. Day 3. The wild north and lobster. Today, we change scenery. The north of the island has red and golden sand. It is wilder. Go to Cala Pregonda. You park the car at Binima La Beach and walk about 20 minutes. The sand is golden, the water is crystal clear, and there are stone islets protecting the bay. It is a Martian landscape. From there, drive to the fishing village of Fornells. It is a beautiful white village on the edge of a calm bay. Lunch here is sacred caldereta de langosta lobster stew. It is the most expensive and famous dish on the island, costs about $80 to $90 per person, but it is a unique experience. The Escrank restaurant is the most traditional one. End the day at the Cavalleria Lighthouse watching the sea crash against the giant cliffs of the north. Day 4. Caves and White Villages. Start the day at Binibica Beach. It is small but has a great Chiringuito beach bar. Visit the village of Binibica Vel. It is a labyrinth of white houses built in the 70s to imitate a fishing village. It is super Instagrammable. Remember to keep quiet as people live there. In the afternoon, go to Cova di Nzoroi. It is an unmissable attraction. A natural cave carved into the middle of a 100-foot high cliff over the sea. By day, it is a bar, with a view in the afternoon. It has the most disputed sunset on the island, and at night it turns into a club. Buy tickets in advance online. It is impossible to get in on the spot. Day 5. The capital and shopping. Go to Mahon-Mayo, the capital. Take a boat tour around the harbor, which is one of the largest natural harbors in the world. Visit the fish market Mercat de Pêche to eat tapas and taste Mahon cheese with designation of origin and local wines. Visit the Gin Soriger distillery at the port. Menorca S gin is a British heritage and is delicious. The typical drink of the island is pomada gin with cold lemonade. If you have time, take a dip at Cala Mesquita nearby before going to the airport. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and tours in advance. On the spot, it is always more expensive, and the most famous tourist spots can have long lines. We will leave in the screen QR code and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Everything at the lowest price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. An important tip is about transportation. The main roads are great, but do not speed. There are speed cameras and many cyclists. Pay attention to the signs on the main road Mi1 that warn if the parking lots of the beaches like Turqueta or Sansara are full. If they are, change your route because they close the barrier and you cannot enter. Quick shopping tips. The classic souvenir is the avarcas or menorquinas. They are rustic leather sandals with tire soles. They are beautiful, last forever, and everyone wears them. Buy original brands like Ria or Castel to ensure it is real leather and made on the island. Mandatory documentation for international tourists. Visa. Most Western citizens do not need it for tourism up to 90 days. Valid passport. Travel insurance. It is mandatory for Europe Schengen area. Minimum coverage is 30,000 euros. We never travel without it, and in the link in the description, there is the comparator we use. And how much does it cost to eat? Menorca is a little more expensive than the mainland. A dinner in Ciutadella costs about $35 to $55 per person. Tapas and snacks are cheaper. And what to do at night? The island is quiet. The night in Ciutadella is lively in the port bars. For real, clubbing only Cova di Nzoroi. If you liked this detailed itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.